and gentlemen. Welcome to the Maxwell Air Force Base Fire Department and the retirement ceremony in honor of Master Sergeant Mitchell A. Robinson. I'm Staff Sergeant Corey Woods, and I will be your Master of Ceremony for today's service. Recognition of members who are retiring from a career of long, faithful, and honorable service is one of the oldest traditions of military service. Each retiree should leave the service with a tangible expression of appreciation for their contribution to the Air Force and with the assurance that they will continue to be a member of the Air Force family in retirement. Officiating today's ceremony is Colonel Robert Warvick, the commander of the 42nd Mission Support Group. Please rise for the arrival of the official party, the posting of the colors, and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem.
Go. Up. Breathe in. Up. Go. Let's turn. Up.
I would like to start by everybody please be seated. Chaplain Ragosa, will you please come forward to start in a prayer? Thank you.
Good afternoon. Would you please join me in prayer? Gracious and mighty God, thank you for carrying us through this week and being able to end on a very high note and celebrating the career of Master Sergeant Mitchell Robinson. We thank you for his faithful service, and may this ceremony just be a little reflection of what he did over these past years. Pray that we'll be able to remember and show this gratitude that we have for his service. Just thank you also for his family that are here to support him. We thank you for his aunt and uncle, and all of his in-laws that are here in full strength, and also for his daughter Aubrey. And we just pray as the Robinson family get ready to head out to Virginia pretty soon. Pray that you give them safe traveling mercies, and may you bless their time there. Pray that you bless the ceremony. We pray all this in your holy name.
Thank you, Chaplain. We would like to extend a special welcome to today's guest, Master Sergeant Robinson's wife, Miss Jennifer Robinson, his daughter, Miss Aubrey Robinson, his mother, Miss Patty Robinson, Miss Robinson's dad and stepmom, Mr. Arville and Miss Jody Burnside. Additionally, we would like to welcome all other commanders, supervisors, friends, family, and co-workers for joining us this afternoon. Today we are here to honor Master Sergeant Mitchell Robinson on the occasion of his retirement from the United States Air Force. This ceremony represents the culmination of a distinguished 20-year career of outstanding service to his country and the United States Air Force. Your presence here today not only manifests your appreciation for Master Sergeant Robinson, past dedication to duty, but also reflects your sincere wishes for a gratifying and rewarding future. Ladies and gentlemen, Colonel Warwick.
I'm glad you haven't heard me yet. All right, so one of the things that we do real well in the military is have extremely awkward ceremonies. So we're going to try to avoid some of that. Just relax, take pictures, move around. There'll be like a couple of limited facing movements. Other than that, it'll be a pretty relaxed ceremony. So Colonel Stone, Team 4-2, the mighty Civil Engineer Squadron, welcome. Of course, Jennifer, Mom, Aubrey, extended family, friends. Pretty awesome day for but principles that throughout a career in service to your country are ingrained over time. Master Sergeant Robinson's indoctrination into these principles began when he entered into the service in June of 1998. There is where he learned what it meant to be an airman and had his first taste in excellence at Blackburn Air Force Base as he graduated as part of Honor Flight number 313. From there, Mitch was excited to become a firefighter, and he took off from Lackland to begin his technical training at Goodfellow Air Force Base immediately following graduation. This is where he really learned the importance of service before self, and service is really the heart of what a firefighter does. Service before self is definitely what firefighters are all about. After his completion of technical training, Mitch was assigned to Aviano Air Force Base in Italy. So it's kind of tough duty for a kid from Florida. You go from sandy beaches to snow-capped mountains. It's not too bad for a good living. During this time, Mitch began to hone his skills as a firefighter in the United States Air Force, everything from basic firefighting to rescue gear operations. He dove in and was eager to learn. In addition to his core firefighting skills, Mitch started to embrace volunteerism. Again, the service before self piece. He dedicated time to the Firefighters Association and also worked to improve on the appearance of a local Gold Bar Tower memorial. So my hat's off to you at an early stage of figuring that out. Following Aviano Air Force Base, Mitch was promoted to Senior Airman at PCS to Barksdale Air Force Base. Now, Barksdale's kind of where he really started to lay the foundation of his future success. So there is where he served as a firefighter, a driver operator, a crew chief, a non-commissioned officer in charge of training, and a fire inspector. Okay? But that's also where he met and married Jennifer. So that's really the key foundation for his success. So, as a result, Mitch was immediately promoted to staff sergeant. Not all the other stuff because he got married, and at least that's what Jennifer tells me. So, and then from that point, Mitch continued to excel at Barksdale. He earned another promotion to technical sergeant, and that earned him a quick trip to Eielson Air Force Base. So. The two of them took off, and once again, you're back to snow-capped mountains, although I'm not quite sure that the bride from Louisiana had the first pick at that location. So, but at Eielson, Mitch honed his supervisory skills and served as a fire protection crew chief. And while he was only there for 3 years, he earned some significant praise with push lines on his EPRs, such as promote now, Master Sergeant A. Moss. So following Eielson, and I know you're excited to get out of there after only 3 short years, Mitch and Jennifer PCS to Maxwell Air Force Base. Here's where he made Master Sergeant and assumed the critical role of Chief of Training. And as most of you know, in the fire department, training is the lifeblood of equipment. So hats off to you for serving in that role. Throughout his career, Master Sergeant Robinson has exemplified service before self. He's had 8 separate deployments. 8. Anybody else got 8? I don't know. So those range from Saudi Arabia to Romania to Iraq, Jordan, and even Egypt, where he was deployed during 9/11 when he was working for, I think, then Senior Master Sergeant Chuck Jorgensen. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's a small Air Force. Indeed small, because Rich and I met each other years back going through national school. So it doesn't take too much to run into one another. So think about that when you're earning that big money contractor pay up in D.C. So think about your long-lost compatriots like Chuck and I. Never one to shy away from what the nation needed. Mitch and Jennifer's support to our country has been nothing short of amazing. Along the way, he's ensured that he delivered excellence. This is demonstrated by the fact that, number 1, he made Master Sergeant. And number 2, he was a 7-time non-commissioned officer of the quarter, 4-time non-commissioned officer of the year, and the 2016 senior non-commissioned officer of the year. Pretty amazing stuff. So, I think I'll wrap it up with that. Like I say, Mitch, Jennifer, Aubrey, mom, dad, whole family, you should all be very, very proud of Mitch's career. I know that we are. Team 4-2, the United States Air Force, will always be your extended family. And we thank you for all of your sacrifice, your service, and your dedication to the core values. God bless and Godspeed.
Thank you, Colonel Warwick. The military recognizes outstanding performance by presenting individuals with decorations. Today, Master Sergeant Robinson will receive the Meritorious Service Medal. Master Sergeant Robinson will now be presented the medal. Attention to orders. Citation to accompany the award of the Meritorious Service Medal, 1st Oak Leaf Cluster, to Master Sergeant Mitchell A. Robinson, 1 February 2017 to 30 November 2018. Master Sergeant Mitchell A. Robinson distinguished himself in the performance of outstanding service to the United States as Chief of Training, Fire Emergency Services Flight, 42nd Civil Engineer Squadron, 42nd Mission Support Group, 42nd Air Base Wing, Maxwell Air Force Base, Alabama. During this period, the outstanding professional skill, leadership, and ceaseless efforts to Sergeant Robinson were vital to maintaining the aircraft and structural firefighting and rescue operations training for 2 geographically separated installations, ensuring the protection of 14,600 personnel. He deployed in support of combined Joint Task Force Operation Iraqi Resolve as the fire chief, where he flawlessly safeguarded $575 million of Joint Special Operations Command assets. Sergeant Robinson coordinated a multinational firefighting response that successfully directed crews to battle a 168-acre wildland inferno, halting the advance of the fire short of the local town. Finally, his exceptional accomplishments were instrumental in the 42nd Air Base Wing receiving the Air Force Outstanding Unit Award for 2017. The singularly distinctive accomplishment of Sergeant Robinson culminate a distinguished career in the service to his country and reflect great credit upon himself and the United States Air Force. Colonel Warwick will now officially retire Master Sergeant Robinson.
Publish the order.
Attention to orders. Order number AC-013194, effective 30 November 2018. You are relieved from active duty, 42nd Civil Engineer Squadron, Maxwell Air Force Base, retired effective 01 December 2018 per AFI 36-3203, in grade of Master Sergeant by order of Secretary of the Air Force. We will now present Master Sergeant Robinson with his retirement certificate. It reads,
Sit down.
Certificate of Retirement from the Armed Forces of the United States of America. This is to certify that Master Sergeant Mitchell A. Robinson, having served faithfully and honorably, was retired from the United States Air Force on the 30th of November, 2018. Signed, David Goldfein, Chief of Staff, and Colonel Robert Warwick, Commander, 42nd Mission Support Group. Ms. Robinson, will you please come forward and join your husband and pin him with his retirement pin?
I'm not the only one.
Master Sergeant Robinson will now receive his letter of appreciation from our Commander-in-Chief, President Donald Trump. It reads, I extend to you my personal thanks and the sincere appreciation of our grateful nation for your contribution of honorable service to our country. You have helped maintain the security of the nation during a critical time in its history with a devotion to duty and a spirit of sacrifice in keeping with the proud traditions of the military service. I trust that in the coming years you will maintain an active interest in the armed forces and pursue for which you serve. Those who follow your footsteps will draw inspiration from your commitment, dedication, and sacrifices made to ensure the protection of our American freedoms. My best wishes to you for happiness and success in the future. Master Sergeant Robinson will now receive his letter of appreciation from our Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force, Chief Khalif Wright. It reads, I am proud to join your family and friends in congratulating you on your retirement from the United States Air Force. The achievements and contributions you have made throughout your career are indicative of the core values of our great service. Your retirement is well deserved, but your selfless contributions will be sorely missed. On behalf of all airmen, thank you for your faithful and devoted service to our nation. As this chapter in your life closes and a new one begins, I hope the years ahead are filled with more than great memories and continued success. At this time, we'd like to turn our attention to Master Sergeant Robinson's wife, Ms. Jennifer Robinson. Ms. Jennifer Robinson has contributed significantly to the Air Force by not only encouraging her husband and supporting his career, but selflessly serving alongside him. Ms. Robinson will now receive the letter of appreciation from our Chief of Staff, the Air Force General, David Goldfein. Thank you. Robinson will now receive the letter of appreciation from our Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force, Chief Police Wright. On behalf of the Air Force, airmen, and their families, the Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force presents this certificate of appreciation to Jennifer M. Robinson. I join your spouse, family, and friends in thanking you for the numerous contributions and sacrifices you made in support of our United States Air Force. Your dedication gave strength and purpose to your spouse's service in defense of our nation. We would now like to turn our attention to Master Sergeant Robinson's daughter. Thank you, Ms. Robinson. Aubrey will now be presented the Military Child Medal, and the citation reads, "Throughout the years of your life, you have made sacrifices and you served your country as much as I have done. In your loving way, you quietly shouldered the heavy burden that you were asked to carry. Most of the time, you could not understand why I was not there, but you quietly hid the tears, courageously put on a smile, and defiantly promised that you would support me. You were then, as now, one of the most important parts of my life. And it was your love that enabled you to assure me that what I was doing was important. I missed so many holidays and countless special occasions while you were left at home to worry while I was on difficult missions. I am proud of you, for it was your love and support that sustained me in those difficult times. There's no way in my mind that I could have been a success in the military without having your support, understanding, and most importantly, your unquestionable love. Thank you for being there for me." Ladies and gentlemen, we will now observe Sergeant Robinson's gift presentation. Miss Jennifer Robinson, will you please come forward to present your husband with your gift? Master Sergeant Robinson, will you please present your gift to your wife? Thank you, Ms. Robinson. Master Sergeant Robinson will now present his gift to his daughter, Aubrey. Finally, Master Sergeant Robinson will present his gift to his mother. Chief Walker. The Air Force Shadow Box is rich in military tradition. The Shadow Box, as its name implies, shadows your military career. This box represents your selfless dedication to duty and the personal sacrifices you have made during your military career. You may display this shadow box in a prominent place where all who see it will know that Master Sergeant Robinson served his country with dedication, sacrifice, and above all else, with honor. This box contains a United States flag flown over the skies of Iraq on November 15, 2000, in honor of Sergeant Robinson. It also houses memorabilia from throughout Sergeant Robinson's 20-year career. This shadow box will forever remind Sergeant Robinson of the wonderful memories of an amazing Air Force career. Chief Jorgensen, will you please come forward to present your gift to Sergeant Robinson?
Actually, I have a couple gifts, but they're really for the department. One, when you become a fire officer, you get more bugles, which is significant of this ring here. And the color of the helmet is also significant. So when Sergeant Robinson made Assistant Chief, that's what this helmet signifies. And on the front, presented to Master Sergeant Mitchell A. Robinson. On the occasion of your retirement from active duty and service to the United States of America, your dedication to duty is greatly appreciated and will always be remembered. Good luck in the future and God bless the men and women of Maxwell Air Force Base Fire and Emergency Service. This is a coveted Alabama clay statue firefighter, right? So it doesn't matter where a firefighter that has been stationed here goes, he takes a little bit of Alabama with him. Like Colonel Warwick said, that Mitch and I were deployed together in 9/11. That was kind of a weird time. We were in Egypt, Sometimes people would come up to you and say, we're sorry for what happened, to your country. And then other times you get like a dirty look, so you didn't know if people wanted to kill you or what, But it was an interesting time, and then we crossed career paths again. But Sergeant Robinson has done some amazing things for us, and I'm just thankful to have he and Jennifer here in the department, and he's touched every one of their lives, right? But he's helped us achieve accreditation, which is a big step. We were the first, by minutes, the first in Air Education and Training Command, and Mitch did a lot with the organization and the leadership. Him and Master Sergeant Johnson, who is also here today. So I'm really thankful. And one of the things we kind of skipped was Jennifer was our key spouse. We don't have at one time we had 20 military, which is small, but she was like the main spouse, right? And so she was there for people as with their families and stuff as they deployed, and then of course, she got hit with the deployment again, and it was kind of unexpected. Mitch was, somebody else had volunteered to take Mitch's spot because he had been so much, but he was still in the bucket. And I was the one that had to deliver the news to him, and I thought, man, this is not going to be good after I got him out of it once, but when I brought him in, I sat him down and told him he was fine. He was fine. He knew what he had to do. And that says a lot about this man, that he dedicated his life to this service, and he'll move on to do good things, and it's been a pleasure working with him.
Thank you, Chief Jorgensen. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Master Sergeant Retired Mitchell A. Robinson.
So like the Colonel said, we're going to we like to keep it casual, and I just have a few words that I would like to so when I started to prepare for this speech, I looked at where they gave me the script, and I said, well, what am I coming at? And they said, well, first you got to follow the military child medal, and then you got to follow all the gift presentation. And I was like, wow, that's kind of going to be tough, because I've already got 6 women in my family crying. I heard those words missed so many holidays and special occasions. Well, they got me thinking, Aubrey's only 3. How many could I have possibly missed? The number actually shocked me. I missed 10. 10 Christmases, Thanksgivings, but it would all work. Just 4 months ago, when I was deployed in Iraq, I was talking to Jen on the phone. And I said to her, "Hey Jen, what are we going to do?" And of course, that comment had nothing to do with what we were talking about. So she said, "Do about what?" I said, "Retirement." You know, retirement's one of the things that you work 20 years for, and then all of a sudden, you're left wondering what's next. It was shortly after that, a good friend of mine said, "Hey man, when you retiring?" I said, "I don't even know." He was like, "Well, let's figure it out. I have an opportunity for you." Gabe, thank you for what you've done to help my family out, secure a future after retirement. Chief Morgan, when I PCS'd in Maxwell was one of the 13 airmen back in the fire department after 10 years of all civilians. You looked at me and said, "Mitch, I need you to get the military lined up for Maxwell Fire Department." This was a task that through the years had many ups and downs. Thank you for your mentorship and believing I could get the job done. Colonel Gordon, when I was asked who I would like to officiate my ceremony, the answer was easy. Throughout the years that you mentioned, a lot of people told me, Air Force is very small. You're going to run into somebody again. So a couple months back when I was at the chain of command for the mission support group, we go through the line and we say hi to his family and him, and I shook his hand and we both knew it right away. We had met before. So sir, thank you for taking time out of your day to be here for me and my family. Chaplain, thank you for the kind words. I really appreciate it. Sergeant Woods, thanks for stepping up to do this. I know it's not always a fun thing to do, but thank you. To the planning committee, I myself have been a part of the planning committee for retirement. I understand the time and commitment that it takes. I'm sure there were times where you got frustrated. There were times that you were thrilled. So thanks for everything you've done today to make sure this happens. To all my family, friends, and co-workers, thank you for being here for us through all these years. And thank you for being here today. It really means a lot. Jen, well, I hope you're ready. For some reason, we thought it was smart to take a job and move to the north where neither one of us ever lived. The journey ahead of us is one that will be very exciting and will have its challenges. And I couldn't imagine having a better person to be with. So these flowers I got they might look like a bunch of random colors, but let me tell you about them. So there are 11 red roses that signal our 11 years of marriage. There's 5 purple roses for the 5 deployments. There's three pink roses for the 3 bases that you followed me to. And then the 1 yellow rose here is grandma. And at the end that adds up to 20, which is the amount of years I've served. I know some of you may have to run I know it's Labor Day weekend. Please, if you can, stick around, shake our hands. We would like to say hi to everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. I did miss a minor question. If anybody, Sergeant Robinson, can you please come back forward for 1 second? If there's anybody here that would like to present Sergeant Robinson with a gift, can you come up one at a time, please? Thank you.
Mitch. Reading through your bio, it's obvious you've been a great airman and a fantastic firefighter. But what you probably don't realize is the direct effect you've had on the education and training of multiple senior officers. I hope you realize that. Whether our wing and vice wing command classes come out here and make you feel welcome, or you come up to the school and you role play for us and show them what a real senior fire officer is supposed to be like. So on behalf of the commander school, I'd like to coin you, please. Thank you for all the support to the school.
Chief Shaw, ladies and gentlemen.
The one and only.
Okay, I came to work with me on, I think I was on beach with I don't remember, but he was a big part of us getting the military acclimated, getting back going here, and more so than that, getting us old civilians that have been without these guys for a while, back focused and dealing with things they had to deal with, and us realizing these kids nowadays, they don't even know how to use an old camo, you know. But Mitch was a big part of that. I got a couple things for him. And I know Mitch, I used to watch his dogs once in a while when he would go out of town. He and Jen, they used to swing by me. And he had this dang shrine in the corner. Had all kinds of coins and helmets and all kinds of stuff. So I went through my stash and I found a coin I know he don't have. So I'm going to give it to him. Also, everybody knows Mitch's a Florida fan, right? Sorry. And Jen is an LSU fan. Well, we had to deal with that in the last couple of years, but her being from Louisiana, I got a couple of these old Mardi Gras doubloons from the 1960s. I got one for her and one for the baby girl. She's up there. And I got her a little something too. Couldn't do the Alabama ready because I knew they'd throw it away. I got one more thing, even though they're probably gonna throw it out. But I know in their heart, they do love them, so I'm going to get that to you.
Thank you, Chief Shaw.
Got one more.
Yes, sir. Colonel Warwick, everyone.
Speaking of coins that he doesn't have, I got one for his wife, all here.
Thank you, Colonel Warwick. Anybody else? Yes, sir.
I'm married into the family. I've been around Mitch for ever. Was it 3 when I started dating his aunt? So I've been around his family for a long time. I've seen him grow up. I've seen him do things. He's helped me coach 5 and 6-year-olds. You can get away with that. You can do anything. So
Thank you, sir. Anyone else? Finals? Okay. The men and women of the United States Air Force are proud to have served with Master Sergeant Mitchell Robinson and assure him he will always be a valuable member of the Air Force. We wish him every success in his future endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in the departure of the official party and the playing of the Air Force song.
That's a wrap, folks.
Thank you. Please stay to congratulate Master Sergeant Robinson and the Trump bench. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's ceremony. Thank you and have a great day.